What's going on, everyone? Charlie here. So if you've been following my channel, you know that I've talked about ETFs a lot in the past. I'm still working on the video where I'm putting everything together. I've got so much info here in front of me. 186 PowerPoints of all different kind of topics you can think of. We got ADF, ETFs. I looked into BlackRock iShares specifically. Looked into the ETF ecosystem of Citadel and of BlackRock. There's so much pieces to put together. That's why I tried to share everything yesterday. Hopefully, everyone else could try to put the pieces together a different way, see if it works. But anyways, I have noticed some changes regarding to the two major ETFs, or really just one major ETF that's regarding AMC. So if you remember, there's two ETFs of concern, or at least there was at the time that we were talking about this in early July. There's one in AMC, IWM, and then there's one in GME, IJR. Now we're looking at IJR right now. So the fund breakdown, how it was, is this ETF had XTSLA was the number one, followed by GME and or AMC respectively, depending on which ETF you're talking about. So in regards to IJR, XTSLA is a BlackRock cash fund, treasury fund, governmental fund. That's what SL agency means. And it's a cash and or derivatives, right? So this is as of July 28th, which is yesterday. So it's still the same regarding GameStop, right? And then you go and you look at IWM, and it has changed substantially because XTSLA, again, was on the top, and I can show you because I have this all documented. As of July 9th, AMC, this is the same ETF, was weighted at 0.63%. And now if we go look to today, it's at 0.54%. So it's actually gone down. That is good for AMC. Less AMC in this ETF, the better. So although AMC's position went up as the number one holding, their overall weighting still went down because everything else went down with it. I don't know if I captured the BlackRock weighting. 1 point something. What is it now? 0.28. So down by quite a bit. So that's why I like to check these things daily if I can. I actually haven't gotten around to it in a while, but I did notice today definitely that there's a change. So AMC is now the number one exposed security to IWM, but its weighting has gone down, and the amount of shares that is in there has also gone down, obviously. And there's about 9.12 million shares in this ETF of AMC. So to reiterate, IWM has the most exposure to AMC as far as any ETF, and then IJR has the most exposure to any GME as of early July. I need to look as far as of today to see if that's changed, because ETFs change constantly. That's why they're hard to keep up with. But we know as a fact that since this day, or since the day that I documented, July 9th and then July 12th, we're down substantially as far as the XTSLA fund. Just want to bring that to your attention. And if you've forgotten how bad IWM is as far as institutional ownership, if you go to Fintel and you look at their holdings or who owns this, everyone you can think of, right? And every time you find a put, it's always at the same price. It's going to be at that $225 area. Okay, we have Citadel, Susquehanna, we have Jane Street, we have all the different kind of banks and people you could think of in this ETF. I'm trying to find, we got Royal Bank of Canada, 208.50, 2.799 million puts. We have Cutler Group. The page is so large. Let me see if I can find Citadel. Yeah, Citadel Advisors. They have, as of 5/21, this is when they filed, they have 16.944 million puts and 10.7 million calls. So their 13F is due here in a month or so. So that'll be interesting to see what's changed. Now, there's Jane Street too. I think Susquehanna has the most out of anyone in this ETF. I think it's like 30 million or something like that, if I remember right. Yeah, 35.788 million puts at 208.50. So that's how they keep this ETF so in such a narrow channel. because they have all these calls and puts like strangling this thing in an iron condor basically. So anyways, not take too much more of your time. I just wanted to let you know that as far as track record, XTSLA is down a lot as far as this ETF. I need to go check and see if it's inserted itself anywhere else and maybe they've just switched over. But it's looking like it's being deflated. So that's good. As far as GameStop side, really has not moved at all. Still the same structure as what we saw before. And yeah, I'm really going to keep working on trying to put this all together for everybody. I know it's a complicated topic. I know there's a lot of you that don't understand this, a lot of what's going on in this. But I swear that I have all of the info on my channel. I have everything that you would need. I just need to figure out how to put it together in a chronological order to make it make sense to you. Because again, I have all this stuff here and more. This is just like a third of it. So I mean, I need to sit and figure out how to do this where it will make sense. So talk to you guys in a little bit.